What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another Seeking Sister Wife, episode 11 of season 4. But anyway, with that being said, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, every single person that is a member of Patreon, and every single person that is a subscriber. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's episode.
Bom dia.
Bom dia, good morning.
Yeah.
Good day.
Bom dia.
Same. Oh, bom dia, good morning, good day. This is my first morning waking up in Brazil, and it's very special because I'm waking up to my other wife, Roberta. To have that time and closeness and intimacy again, I think is special, and I hope she's feeling the same way, because I really do love her. Today, Roberta's mom's coming by. It's going to be an emotional day because we have to talk to her, and I have to let her know that Roberta has to leave. Talk, ticket, and soon, America, welcome, Roberta, balloon.
Yeah. Depois de tanto tempo longe, a noite passada foi muito especial. Eu resolvi fazer uma massagem e depois nós nos tornamos.
But let's keep it 100. Roberta is the only woman that you love. But anyway, we proceed.
Íntimos de uma forma muito especial, como nunca tinha acontecido antes. Foram trocas de olhares, palavras doces, carinho, atenção. Foi algo envolvido com muito amor. Eu estou em êxtase até agora.
Sister, maybe a wave?
I'm a check.
Okay.
Love you.
This is my first morning waking up alone in Brazil, and Garrick and Roberta have spent the night together. I felt lonely last night sleeping alone. I feel just kind of still uneasy about everything that we still have to figure out on this trip. Garrick and I made it clear that Garrick and Roberta shouldn't try for a baby in Brazil because we're dealing with a lot of life-altering things at the moment.
Oh, morning. Oh, how are you? Good? Yeah? Oh, your heart. Okay, complete?
Yeah. So long apart, distance. It's hard. Garrick, sad a lot without you. And we need to be together. It hurts the heart. I am pretty anxious to sit down and talk about things. My gut is telling me that she's not going to come to Colorado and she's not going to get on that plane. And I just need to hear from her that she is.
I, for one, don't think that Danielle is upset because... Let me change the wording. I think the reason why she's upset is because she needs Roberta to come to the States because GARRICK is always in a better mood when Roberta is there. So she wants Roberta to be there for her own benefit. That is it in a nutshell. That's just my opinion. Because at the end of the day, what else does Roberta bring to the table that is beneficial to Danielle at this moment in time? We know it's not the baby because she doesn't want the baby just now because she wants to make sure that Roberta is actually going to come to Colorado. But so at the end of the day, what else is beneficial? GARRICK's mood. It benefits her too. But this is the problem. Desperate times do not call for desperate measures. Not all the time. I'm wondering how much longer Danielle's going to stick out this whole relationship, to be honest with you. Because it is beyond pointless now to watch. I hope they're not back for another season because they're just pointless. She needs to exit. Yeah.
Ticket? Book the ticket? No more separate. Please. Promise. I think actually booking the ticket is our last, well, no, nothing in the USA, like her feet on the ground. Here.
We can try. It's the 4th day of our trip, and it's the last day. And I'm feeling all sorts of different things. I'm trying to find the word for it. Not confusion, but and not hesitation. Just a little anxiety, basically, about that things could maybe not go my way.
The most accurate thing and the most honest thing he has said the whole freaking season. That is saying things not going my way. Let's be real. All the mandem on the show, it's all about going your way. Anyway, let's continue.
I do feel like I'm falling in love with Gideon. We actually had a very intimate moment last night, like the clock's ticking so fast because I know that he will be leaving in a few hours. But I do have faith that this is going to be something amazing, something really serious for me and him, so I really hope that happens.
Don't forget, it's not just a you and I type relationship. There's a third person as well. Tosh is there. Don't forget. But anyway, we continue.
Hey, babe.
Did you do it yet?
Not yet. It's right around the corner.
So you're getting ready to do it?
I got a pretty nice setup here. You want to see it?
I do. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm hopeful, and I just want her, I hope she takes a leap of faith and says yes.
Imagine spending a portion of your life with someone, having children with someone, knowing that you're never going to marry them and they're going to marry someone else. Because obviously they need to marry someone else because the other person is from abroad, and that is the only way you see applicable to actually get them to the States. There's no other way. These women are very interesting women because they are legit the counterfeit, the complete opposite of what a genuine woman wants, and that is a wedding. Not all women want weddings. Some women are more than happy to elope and whatnot, but they still want the ring. The ring is that finale for a lot of people, right? A lot of women. And it's just crazy how, for the benefit of a open relationship or poly relationship, whatever type of relationship, you'd be more than happy for that person to marry someone else and you spent time with them the most. But also on top of that as well, there's even a case of where, even if you're married to that person and you meet someone within your own country and they want to join the family, that person that joins, who's a female, they've also got to be in a relationship where they will never actually get to marry that person. Of course, you can still do a marriage ceremony, obviously in your home and do the whole, we're married within religion, or just fake it. Like, you know what I mean? It's possible, but when you've been the main woman since day one, that's looking peak. Yeah, this is legit moving mad.
Yeah, me too. I have a lot of excitement about it, but it's got this whole cloud of nervousness and anxiousness all over it.
I remember when you got down on one knee with me. It made me cry so hard.
I remember.
I know it's a little fast, but you guys have spent quality time, doing a long-distance relationship, so it's not like there's a foundation there.
When I zoom out and I look at the big picture, it all makes a lot of sense to me, Sue. Tasha told me to bring her home, and that's what I intend to do. But, I don't know. Will she say yes or no?
Sunset today. Just the weather. It's really dark. Oh, that's cute. Oh, so cute. So cute.
I feel kind of not ready for this, but in a way that whenever you do anything that takes courage or makes your life better and is a big event, I'm not sure that anybody can ever be fully ready.
Oh, that's nice.
You like it?
Yeah. Can you take a picture of that for me?
Of course.
Oh, well, we're gonna play.
Do you enjoy your time with me?
I do.
And do you believe that I would always do what's needed to make you happy? And do you believe that I would always help you to pursue your dreams?
Yes, I believe you.
Do you love me?
I do.
I love you too.
Coming up, look at me, Bob. We should be continuing.
I just found the whole thing just cringe fest. I don't know. He's just a very cringy guy.
So what you want to know?
I want to know everything. How you feel?
It was interesting. Now, having met Taryn and Amy, I won't say that they have convinced me that a polygamous relationship is a good thing for me. They have just made me see a different side. Like, they have now made me see, I guess, a good side to it, but I'm not sure if it's persuaded me into it.
And this is what I want to know. How do you feel about them? Like, how do you feel like that piece of it went? Like, are they people you could have drinks with again? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The energy was cool, but it was still kind of loud bringing another person into the picture. It was just like, oh, well, I'm not happy about the sex being lessened, the days being lessened. You know what I'm saying? Like, because every other night is like 1, 2, 3, you know what I'm saying? Type of thing. So it wasn't just the sexual part. Like I told them, it's more of a emotional, a physical, like, support. India kind of came at it the same way you did. You know, the picture was painted of how, like, good this situation is, or like having multiple,
How beneficial it is,
yeah, like, having multiple people in one household with sharing responsibilities and, whatever. India was Marcus's spokeswoman, so it seemed as if she was just trying to sell me on it. And Taryn was a little more subtle and just kind of like going with the flow. I guess maybe she's like the the vet in it.
Look, if we vibe and we still you feel like I can provide to you what you feel like you need, then we should be continuing today and make sure that that's the case before we move further. But we should be continuing today because I'm not asking you to necessarily live in the house within not today. And if it's just something you can't come to grips with, all I ask is that you tell me that before I waste a lot of my time and money. You feel me? Like, I want to know as soon as you know for sure it can be.
He's made it like extremely clear for us to move forward, to be intimate, or whatever he needs for everyone to feel comfortable with one another. I think me being here and tonight happening is opening up a door. I think, but my biggest fear is if I don't want to move forward in that way, it may potentially like end us because I'm not willing to enter into this family dynamic.
You just said that you had drinks with them again.
Yeah, but
that's all I need to know for today. When I want something, and that's professionally, and that's in everything in life. When I want something, I'm going to try to get it. And as of right now, I want Janae, but we'll see what happens.
I honestly feel like I need to be around more. I need to see this play out. I need to see how everything flows and how everyone functions within, this situation before I can even ever say a polygamous relationship is the go for me. I need a little more time to kind of process it.
So basically, she wants to play with fire. She spoke about emotions, but she's going to go into the situation and see how it goes. Does she not realize that emotions are going to be a part of that?
There's not enough space where we live right now, especially not with the new baby coming along and the potential of adding another sister wife.
So tell me a little bit about what you guys are looking for, what you're hoping to see today.
We're looking to expand our family. In addition to expecting a little one, we are also bringing another wife into our situation.
Future sister wife, we haven't made that official yet, but...
This mofo's got a flipping pimp hat on. Tell me otherwise. And don't forget to like the video too.
Okay. In my 5 years of experience in doing real estate, I have never come across a family that practices polygamy. I was a bit surprised meeting the family, and they walk up and you're thinking maybe it's a literal sister, but it's actually a sister wife. So it was a bit of a shock. Guys ready to check out?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome. Please.
Oh, my guy's funny. He said, I thought it was little sister. Nah, bro, it's not the sister, it's the other wife. Trust me. Oh, but that's funny, though, but that's peak.
Oh, I like it already.
Already feels spacious.
So this house is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms.
Okay.
It's about 2,500 square feet above ground, another 1,000 square feet in the basement. And you can turn that area into more living space or more kid space.
Nice. I do want to have a big family, more sister wives, 3, 4 kids, and in order to do all of this, we need a bigger house. This is cute. I mean, here's the thing. It's a little small for the master.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, hear me out. The reason why I say that is the bed that I wanted to get us, if we're all going to be sleeping in one bed, the bed is 12 feet wide. It is a 12-foot wide bed. And I want to make sure we have room at least to have nightstands on each side of the...
Potentially 5 people in it, too.
Yeah, because down the line there could be...
And that's the biggest bed.
That's the biggest bed you can buy. Unless you get a custom-made bed. And a custom-made bed is... Well, I mean, either way.
We're going to need a master with some space.
Here's my thing. Would Danielle want to have her own room?
Maybe
Interesting.
not lead us to think that right now, but I think we all need some sort of personal space.
So, if Danielle is gonna, if we're gonna talk, obviously we want Danielle to move in with us.
Right.
But I think it would probably be most appropriate. Like I know we've been talking about maybe proposing to Danielle.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it might be better to propose before we ask her to move in. I think Danielle would be ready to move in with us. And I'm ready for her to move in with us. I think that she is solid enough to where she could move in with us. We should get her a ring.
Because we want her to feel like this is her house just as much, right? Being engaged, and getting a house together.
It's going to have a whole different...
And I think, having that official proposal will make her feel closer to us, make her feel closer to our baby girl.
I know that might be...
I thought I would just come to look at a house, but apparently I'm already proposed to your other one. I love Danielle very much. I'm crazy about her. I think she's wonderful. So, the idea of making her a Davis, bringing her into the family, I'm definitely excited about it.
I guess the real question, Nick, is are you ready for this?
New baby, new wife.
New house? This is like a whole new life.
Until she says yes, I will, and lets us, place a ring on her finger or whatever, however that's going to go.
It's interesting how Nicholas has got all these ideas for the house and all these things, but who's going to be paying for this house, may I ask? Because Nicholas, you don't work, do you? Oh, damn, it must be all the wives who are going to pay for this. Oh, yeah. You and your freaking pimp hat. Idiot. Look at this guy, man. Cruising in life like it's nothing. Talk about a non-working man.
Until that actually happens, I don't want to let myself get too overjoyed at the idea of her joining our family. We like the amount of space it has. It's about, where we want to be at.
But the master bedroom we need to have really big, and the reason why is we're going to have a big bed that's going to be able to accommodate all of us, so it's going to be like a 12-foot wide bed.
Gotcha.
So, and I know I never told you that piece of information, because obviously, but so we're going to have a custom, basically made bed that's 12 feet wide when we move into the new house.
Gotcha.
And so the
Whatever
master...
house we live in is going to have to be able to accommodate that. I've never had a client ask for a 12-foot wide bed. I get a lot of women who ask for walk-in closets as big as a house, and I get the men who want their own man cave, but I've never had them say, hey, we want a 12-foot wide bed so that we can all sleep together. Or maybe we just put the master bed in.
Great.
And have enough space for everyone.
Yeah, so that's the only thing with that.
The bedroom, it's going to need to be a big enough size for a big enough bed to fit all of us. And so looking at this house might not be large enough. The deal breaker.
Yeah, it's something we have to make sure we get.
I think based on what you guys are saying, I have a few more houses that I would love to show you if you guys are interested in these things.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, let's keep the search going.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Coming up.
Were you married?
You're serious? You're serious? Of course.
If only she said no. I was so evil.
I feel amazing, like the huge burden has been lifted, and a whole new, awesome chapter of my life just started. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You want to put that in my thing for you?
Do you like
I do. I don't know where.
it? It might not fit. We can get it resized.
It does.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's perfect. It feels very overwhelming, personally. It's very overwhelming. I'm just lost for words. Do you have, like, a speech prepared or something? No?
I already said everything I wanted to say. Cheers to you and me.
Right now, I don't really care that things are moving fast. I'm just really looking forward to whatever comes next. And I am very excited to become a sister wife to Tasha. And I'm just really excited for what life has in store for us.
We have to tell Tasha right away.
I'm excited to call her.
Okay. No, but I hope we get reception.
Hi! It's really bad.
Sure.
Oh my god! You really did it. Congratulations. Thanks, honey. Can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you either.
I just had to see you right away. Are you crying? Are you crying? By marrying Ariel, I feel like I'm bringing Tasha's best friend home. And, I just can't wait to see how their relationship evolves.
Thank you, honey.
I just wanted to share the moment with you, Tasha. Tasha and I have gone through a multi-year-long process of finding a sister wife. And it's had a whole lot of ups and downs. But Ariel was very special in the sense that she was always there, kind of in the background a little bit.
You're making me ugly cry. Can't wait to see you. Now she's crying. You made us cry.
Coming up, I'm nervous seeing Roberta.
You know, one thing that could be a good thing though when it comes to this whole seeking sister wife thing, whatever, is that, or this, you know, is that at least your woman's best friend is the sister, you know. So whenever there's issues in the relationship, they can just rely on each other, and then they can be like, no, come on, we'll stick through it together. You know what I mean? That could be a good thing, I think, if they like each other. Yeah. Mish. Yeah.
Gente, depois de tanto tempo, vendo Garrick e a Daniela assim pessoalmente.
Eu sinto como fosse da minha família já. Roberta asked how does mom feel about seeing you after such a long time, and she said that she feels like your family.
I had a lot of doubts before we left Colorado. Just wondering if Roberta was actually going to come to the state. But seeing her has definitely given me like a relief that Roberta is coming to Colorado.
Como que a senhora se sente se aproximando do momento de eu ir morar nos Estados Unidos?
Aí pegou. What does she feel about the idea that it's getting closer for the time to Roberta to go to the United States? And then she said, oh, that's a tough one. She said she's very anxious and nervous. She thinks it's too quick.
Pra mim, a Roberta ir morar nos Estados Unidos permanentemente tá sendo difícil pela saudade, por eu estar sempre muito junto com ela, né? As duas muito unidas, então tá sendo difícil pra mim. Mas eu tô pedindo a Deus pra me acalmar. Vou orar sempre, quero estar em contato por telefone e tudo pra deixar os meses passando, porque vai ser difícil pra mim. Sempre fui eu e você, só. Muito unidos, né? Por isso que eu queria que tivesse lá e cá. Mas o importante é a felicidade da Roberta, deles, né? Importante. Vou tomar muito calmante.
She will take a lot of tranquilizer, but she cares the most about Roberta's and...
Mia, não. Nunca aceitei isso, nunca desejei isso, né? Mas como tá tudo mudado. aspas, né? Mas eu passei a aceitar por isso, pela felicidade dela. Mas, por mim, não. Quero que o Garrick trate muito bem a minha filha, que ela vá para outro país, né? Então, que enquanto tá aqui é uma coisa, quando for, que trate bem ela, porque eu tô depositando toda a confiança nele, né? E na Daniela, que eu também amo, todo mundo.
I'm sorry, but why is it each time he's around Roberta, he's always crying? Like, come on, get a grip, man. What are you crying for now? Danielle, this guy don't love you. Know this. Idiot.
Entendeu? Que seja tudo bem.
Said she's putting
Eu vou ficar muito contente.
all of her trust in you, and that she expects you to treat Roberta very well, and you too.
Well, Mom, I love her. Like, I love her daughter, her son, her family. You're my mom. It means so much to me. Definitely seeing Mama Elka give the blessing and the support for Roberta to come be with us in Colorado. It's very important to me, and it definitely shows she's supporting all of what Roberta's promised.
I promise to be a good sister to Roberta, and that my home is her home, and that I will never make her feel sad, and I will always strive to be the best for her. I know she's making a big sacrifice, but she'll be very loved.
Pra mim, mudar para os Estados Unidos é um divisor de águas. Vou estar num local que eu vou estar cercada de amor pra caramba, estar com o Garrick, com a Danielle. Em contrapartida é algo que me deixa um pouquinho triste, porque eu vou ter que deixar minha mãe. Mas eu queria te dizer que eu te amo muito e eu só tô fazendo isso dessa maneira porque realmente não tem outra forma agora.
Roberta was explaining to her mom the sacrifice that you both made by getting divorced so she could join your family. And now it's time for her to make a sacrifice, even though she's gonna miss her mom and she loves her mom so much.
I think we all are on the same page, and Mom realizes that Roberta is going to have to leave sooner than she'd hoped, but that she wants to see Roberta happy. I feel happy that she wants that for her daughter. Next time on Seeking Sister Wife.
Yada 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 yada. Well, listen. It looks like Roberta is going to make it to the States by the looks of it. I was questioning it personally, but she hasn't got on the flight yet, so I'm going to hold my judgment whether or not she's still going to make it to the States. But you know what, though? I still do find it very important to watching their relationship because it's one-sided, and Danielle's just being a nuisance by being in this relationship and not really recognizing that she needs to bounce. But hey, let me know what you're thinking. We'll talk about it. See you next time. Like, subscribe, and peace.